Born in Ontario in 1943, Gail Harvey Moore honed her golf skills under the watchful eye of Scarborough Golf Club professional Bob Gray. In 1958, by her 16th birthday, she attained national prominence by capturing the first of 3 consecutive Canadian Junior Ladies Championships. And just for good measure, during this time frame, she added the 1959 Ontario Ladies Amateur, as well as the 1960 Ontario Junior Ladies Crown. By 1962, she was crossing provincial borders and capturing the Quebec Ladies Amateur, and the following year she narrowly missed winning her first National Amateur Championship trophy by finishing as runner-up in both the Canadian Ladies Amateur as well as the Canadian Ladies Closed Championship. In 1968, Gail and her husband moved west to Vancouver, British Columbia, and she soon found a new home at the Vancouver Golf Club. The following summer, her star continued to shine brightly as she advanced all the way to the finals of the PNGA Women's Amateur Championship at her home club, before ultimately bowing to young upstart Shelley Hamlin. Unfortunately, tragedy would strike in October of 1969 when Gail suffered a broken pelvis in an automobile accident and was sidelined. Many in the golf community doubted she would ever compete again, let alone at the championship level to which she had been accustomed. However, she never doubted her return, and her focus was on a rigorous rehabilitation with the goal of resuming a competitive schedule as quickly as possible. The summer of 1970 marked a triumphant return to championship golf for Gail by capturing her first of 11 Vancouver and District Ladies titles, as well as the British Columbia Ladies Amateur Championship. She served notice to the Northwest golf community she was back with a vengeance. The exclamation point on her miraculous comeback season came with a victory in the Canadian Ladies Amateur Championship. En route to winning her first National Amateur Championship, she defeated the defending champion and medalist Marilyn Palmer O'Connor, a longtime nemesis, and finally the legendary Marlene Street in a thrilling 3-hole sudden death playoff. As a result of her courageous comeback from her injuries, Gail was nominated by the Golf Writers Association for the Ben Hogan Award in 1971. During her era, Gail represented Canada on 7 international teams, with the 1979 Commonwealth Games team bringing the trophy back to Canada. She also represented Ontario 9 times and her adopted home province of British Columbia 12 times on interprovincial teams that competed in Canadian National Amateur Championships. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Gail was ranked as one of Canada's premier women's golfers. Fittingly, she was elected to the Canadian Golf Hall of Fame in 1998, the British Columbia Sports Hall of Fame in 2004, and the British Columbia Golf Hall of Fame in 2007. Sadly, the golfing world lost the class and elegance that was Gail Harvey Moore in 1993 after a long illness. Undoubtedly, had she been given the opportunity to compete in the senior amateur ranks, her already considerable list of accomplishments would have been even more remarkable. Tonight, we recognize and honor posthumously one of the finest women golfers ever to hail from Canada and the Pacific Northwest. Please join the PNGA as it carries forth the legacy of Gail Harvey Moore's amazing career by inducting her into the Pacific Northwest Golf Hall of Fame.